Okay, so I'm going to use what is called a chip brush and vinyl gloves. And then I'm getting out my box of alcohol inks. I've got quite a few different browns that I'm just going to get out. I do not use any fancy or popular brand. These are all from Amazon and they just come in a huge box. I think these browns I did just buy separately because I already used all of the browns that came in this box. But I think it's less than 20 bucks for a huge box of different colors. I do use yellow sometimes. So I've got some parchment paper that I've taped down and I'm just going to squeeze alcohol ink onto the parchment paper. You definitely want to use gloves because the alcohol inks, they do come off if you take it off immediately with rubbing alcohol, but if not, it does stain your hands. Alcohol ink, just like rubbing alcohol, it dries very fast, so you're not going to get a whole bunch of coverage all at once. And you can see it's starting to dry. And you just keep working at it, and it'll eventually look great. You can do different color variations of wood grains. I'm going for a darker version this time because I'm putting like a deer and wood scene on it. More masculine, I think. Alrighty. So I'm going to thin this out by using rubbing alcohol and just pour that onto the parchment paper as well. What this does is it thins out your alcohol inks. If you feel like you need to smooth it out, thin it out, get the color better distributed, this is how you do that. It also helps get those fine lines back into the wood grain that you're looking for that gives it that wood effect. And that's where the chip brush comes in because it's like jaggedy. It helps with that wood grain look. Okay, you can see that this is now on the turner and it's got one coat of epoxy. Okay, it's time to start weeding the decals. Weeding is the technique of removing all the extra vinyl around the image that you want to adhere to your project. I have a pen tool, which is my weeding tool. It's very sharp and will help with these tiny little edges. Okay, so I've got that image placed. I am now adding the words to the tumbler. I decided to put the lettering or the words saying God's country below the image of the deer and the flag. So I am just adhering the word God's to the tumbler. And here I am reading the word country. So I just slightly line it up, push in the center. I like to eye it then while it's standing up. And just press it down on the tumbler. Once you feel like you have it on there pretty well, you can lift up the transfer tape. And there you have it. Okay, the finished product is here on the left, God's Country wood grain tumbler. To the right, I have 4 other wood grain tumblers that I have done previously, just to show you the different variations you can have with wood grain tumblers. All of these tumblers, including the God's Country tumbler, are for sale on my Facebook page. The link is in the description. When you head over there to take a look, make sure you like my Facebook page. Also, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Also, feel free to leave any comments. If you have questions, I'd love to hear those. And have a good day. This will need 2 more coats of epoxy and then it is ready to go. So here's the final product on the left. And then I also included a photo on the right of some other wood grains that I have done in the past, just to show the different color variations. Different wood has different coloring. So the 2 outside tumblers are more of a medium wood grain. The tall Harley Davidson cup is more of a light wood grain, and then the deer bust is more of an orange. And the one I did there on the left, it's got its own, it's like a mix between the medium wood grain and an orange. So you can literally make any kind of wood grain that you want. I don't plan to make any specific color. It just kind of makes itself. Of course, I use different colors of alcohol inks, but it just manifests into what it's supposed to be. So it's so fun to use. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Don't forget, go to my Facebook page. The link is in the description, and all of these cups will be there for sale. Don't forget to like my page, subscribe to my channel, and watch out for more videos. Thanks, guys. Okay, so here on the left we have the final product. It turned out really pretty. I'm really happy with how that looks. Then to the right, I'm showing 4 other cups that I've done, wood grains. Starting at the left, I have one that says Country Sweetheart. I've got then the one with the deer bust on it. That's more of an orange wood grain. And then the Harley Davidson cup is a light wood grain. And then on the right, we've got Jack Daniels. That is a kind of another mid wood grain. Just want to show all the variations of wood grain that you can do, because wood comes in all different colors and shades and textures, so you can get really creative. I have also done a green wood grain for a project I did, and I've also done a red wood grain for a barn wood texture, so you can get really creative. So there you have it. And like I said, all of these are available on my Facebook page for sale, and the link is in the description. Thank you so much for watching.